I remember very clear. It was the beginning of September 2005. I was at work in Montreal when my sister called me from my home country. Before answering the call, I got a strange feeling that the call was about something bad. When I answered the phone, she said something I will never forget. "Mom is very sick," she said. For a moment, I didn't know what to say. I tried to stay calm and reassure her, but in my head, my mind started racing. Different possibilities, different outcomes. If I stayed in Montreal, I could help with money, but I might miss the last years of my mother's life. At that moment, I didn't have any idea that the decision that I will make in the next days, it will shape the next 5 years of my life. I have to choose between life I had built in Montreal and going home to take care of my mom. The decision seemed to be easy. Stay in Montreal or leave. 2 options, 2 different futures. After that call, I couldn't stop thinking about it. That night, I couldn't sleep. But deep inside, I knew the answer. So after 1 week, I made the decision. I quit my job. I canceled the apartment, paid my bills, and bought one-way ticket. At that time, I thought that I would be leaving just for a few weeks or probably few months. I didn't know that that decision will follow me for much longer. When I arrived back home, life looked different. I couldn't find a job. Every Tuesday morning, I drove her to the hospital. And slowly, those Tuesday drives became part of our life. For 5 years, that was our routine. Until one day, those Tuesday drives stopped. After 5 years, I returned to Montreal. I had to start over. At first, I stayed in a hotel, and then I started looking for an apartment and a new job. Today, I don't wonder what would happen if I stayed, because during those 5 years, I learned something very important. Sometimes, the harder decisions in life are not about choosing the easier path. They are about choosing the one that you can live with. And for me, that decision was clear. If you have ever faced a decision like that, I'll be interested to hear your story. Write it on the comments. If you like these real life stories, consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next story.